Hi guys, it's Gordon Young from Gordon's Scotland again, and I'm here talking to Andy McAlindon, who many of you will know as Andy the Highlander, and he's graciously come along to share some time with us. And I'm talking again about this aspect that it so inspires me. It's the fact that Outlander, the series of books and also the TV series, has changed people's lives. So Andy, welcome and thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having me.
Andy, maybe to start off, just let the fans know, how did you become an Outlander fan and when?
Well, I was a self-employed electrician for over 25 years, and I joined an amateur theatre group after my dad died about 11 years ago, aged 58 years old. So I was in a bad place.
Yeah, you would be.
And I did about 10 years amateur theatre, and I then joined a local acting group, and then I joined a professional acting group in Glasgow, and I did some various acting jobs with Donald Sutherland, Christian Slater, Glenn Close, Tim Roth, and then the call for Outlander came along.
Right.
I had already seen the first few episodes of Outlander, and I fell in love with it.
Right.
At the start, you know, the way it was shot, the scenery, the whole Culloden thing, which came later, the whole Jacobite and Redcoat thing, which we didn't really know much about, to be honest, until Diana had brought it to light for us. So I got the call for boot camp, which coincidentally was the 21st of September. That's the anniversary of the Battle of Preston Pans, 21st of September 1745. So we got a mark out of 10 for the sword fighting, for boot camp, and I was lucky enough to film over 60 days in season 2 and 3 on Outlander. Yeah.
So you became a fan really by watching the television series and perhaps being inspired by the history and the settings of the book and the storyline, of course, as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then that led that through to you being accepted here.
Yeah.
So I would think it's probably changed your life, but I'm going to let you tell them in your own words. You tell the fans.
Right.
How did Outlander change your life?
So we were lucky enough to film over 60 days on season 2 and 3. As I say, at the time I didn't know very much about the Scottish history, the Jacobites at all. We did all the days on Outlander, and then I was quite interested in it, so I decided to buy the 5-yard plate, which I'm wearing just now. And I started buying the weapons, the swords, the muskets, the pistols, and my wife was like, "Andy, what are you doing? Why all this stuff's coming through the door?" And I didn't know at that point what I was doing with it, but I was just very interested in it. I then was asked by the studio to do a video for the Canadian and German TV for Vox and Global, how to wear the plate. So still at that point, it wasn't a business. I had no idea what it was all about. I then started meeting fans from all over the world, from the various different Outlander groups. I did a viral video in my garden, how to wear the plaid, which got over 5.2 million views in the first 30 days. Excellent. People were very interested. What I'm wearing just now is the Fillmore, it's the great kilt. So every single day I pull the pleats towards me, I lie on the ground, and I fold the kilt over, and I'll be doing it tomorrow morning at the Fraser Suites, coincidentally where we're staying. But I fell in love with it, and I've never claimed to be a historian, folks, you know, but I've been asked to go to Glasgow University, the local schools. I've done various TV interviews and radio interviews about Bonnie Prince Charlie, about the Jacobites, about my time on Outlander. I now know Bonnie Prince Charlie's journey. I know that he came on the 23rd of July 1745. He landed on the Isle of Eriskay. He then took a small rowing boat and landed on the mainland at Loch Nanoom. He then headed towards Glenfinnan. The Marquess of Tullybarden raises Bonnie Prince Charlie's father's standard on the 19th of August 1745. The MacDonalds, the McPhees, Clan Cameron of Lochiel, they all join at Glenfinnan. They then march to Edinburgh. This is where Bonnie Prince Charlie was born. The lassies shout, "Oh, he's a bonny lad."
Yeah, indeed.
As they march into Edinburgh. They take Edinburgh, the city of Edinburgh, but they don't take the castle. I knew nothing about any of this. The Battle of Preston Pans was the Jacobites' first victory, 21st of September 1745. The Jacobites come from Jacobus, James, the Old Pretender, Bonnie Prince Charlie's father, who was exiled in 1689. when the new Hanoverian King and Queen Mary and William took over. Again, I knew nothing about any of this, so it's been a huge learning curve for me about Scottish history, and I'm loving it. I really love it.
It's quite amazing how you're describing that, Andy, and obviously from your heart, and it's lovely to hear that, because there you were, not even 10 years ago, a successful electrician with a successful business, and all of a sudden Outlander comes along, you watch the TV series, and then you're sort of catapulted into this, and now you have this thriving business, and you're sought out by people now.
I'm busy every single day, and I'm lucky enough to be here today on an 11-day tour with Novel Adventure with Kim. She's absolutely amazing. This is my third tour with Kim. It's just amazing, I've learnt so much, and I'm very passionate about it,
I think one of the things that's come over to me, and in these interviews I've done, is how much Diana's writings and the quality of the TV series have done for Scotland, right? And so many people now around the world know about Scottish history, and you yourself have learned more.
Absolutely.
I mean, I am a lover of history, folks, as many of you know, right? But I've met so many people now, Andy, who now know so much about Scottish history. And you'd have to say that is down to Diana's writing and the quality of the production of the TV. And
absolutely.
I think in Scotland we should be, and we are, grateful to that,
Yeah, very much so. I mean, Diana McAlindon, the author of Outlander, she's from Flagstaff, Arizona. She has single-handedly boosted the Scottish economy. This is no word of a lie. She recently came to Scotland. I was lucky enough to meet her again for the second time. She received the Thistle Award in recognition for services to Scotland, for what she's done for Scotland. To give you an example, some of the locations, I think I'm accurate on these. I mean, this was a statistic from maybe last year. So Blackness Castle, which features as Blackjack's Garrison, that's up over 182% in visitor numbers since 2013. Doon Castle, Castle Leoch, is over 220% in visitor numbers. It's incredible what Diana has done for Scotland. You think about all the local businesses, the hotels, the taxis, the restaurants, everything. It's all, and it goes a lot further than that if you delve into it. What I'm wearing today, I've got this tammy here. This is handmade from one of my friends. The hose that I'm wearing, these are traditional socks, traditional hose. Again, handmade by a friend of mine. So it extends so far. It's incredible. Because a woman wrote a book, it was a practice. Diana's first book was just a practice. She had never even been to Scotland, and the research she has done, it's incredible. And I would say it's very, very accurate. It's spot on.
No, I think I agree totally with what you've said, and everybody I think in Scotland was so pleased when Diana won that award at the Scottish Tourist Awards. Long overdue, but I was glad it was recognised. But I think it was wonderful actually for me today, Andy, to hear, because I've interviewed and met quite a lot of people from abroad who will talk about how Outlander changed their life. But here I am sitting with a fellow Scot, right? Andy from Glasgow, right?
From Glasgow.
And I said, there you've had this, a successful life before that, an electrician, and if I'd met you then, Andy, 10 years ago,
different person, completely different person.
If I'd said any of this to you, I mean, how could you possibly have conceived of any of this?
If somebody had told me, even a few years ago, Andy, I mean, my 3-year-old daughter, Lana, knows her dad as an 18th century Highlander. I'm that busy because of Diana's works. I'm not kidding, folks. I am doing Outlander and Scottish tours almost every single day. I've now got 2 other guys working for me, Grant, who has been in all seasons of Outlander, including one of the clan chiefs in season 4. My wife's involved, my kids are involved, my whole family are involved in this, and we are so thankful. Diana has given us all over the world something extra in our lives. She's given us whatever our circumstances are, whether we're divorced, widowed, married, lonely, interested in Scottish history, whatever the reason is, it's brought us all closer together.
No, I totally agree with you, Andy. And I've said in other videos that Kim used the word family. And often we use the word Outlander community, but family is such a great description.
Absolutely. I would say Outlander is a big family. I would say that we're all like-minded folk. When people come here, they're all in a good mood. They're all it's like a family. It really is.
Well, Andy, thank you so much for coming along. He's a very busy guy, guys, and I was so delighted when he agreed tonight to sit with me. I think he's going to be working on later on tonight with his group. And obviously, if you're looking for somebody to help you with Outlander, this is the guy. But Andy, thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you very much for having me.
Not at all.
You're very welcome.
So guys, this video as usual will be available on YouTube on my YouTube channel, Gordon Scotland, but of course I will send it out on Facebook to allow you just to share it that way. So if you like it and share it, and you want to show everybody Andy the Highlander, by the way, the chair he's sitting in is the chair that Lord John Grey sat in when Jamie met him in this room. Anyway, from Andy and I, from Edinburgh in Scotland, all the best.
Goodbye, folks.